beautiful souls. Bit of a different scene for me today, being inside. I love recording outside, but it's a little bit chilly. You need 2 blocks, a strap, and I hope you enjoy. So let's start by crossing at the shins. You're going to place the hands onto the knees, extend the spine, feel the vertebrae lifting away from one another, skull bone up towards the ceiling, sternum lifted, shoulder blades moving towards one another and down the spine, and cushion our forefinger and thumb together in Jnana Mudra. And then we're going to close the eyes and we're going to start with our Ujjayi breath. So to remember, Ujjayi is just an extension of our normal breath. So I want you to essentially slow your breath down. So let's start by exhaling through the nose. And then inhale through the nose. Pause and exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. And then continue to breathe nice and steadily in and out through the nose, keeping the eyes closed while I speak to you about what we're doing today. We're going to be practicing twists. They detoxify and help to move stagnated impurities through the digestive tract due to the compression that comes with twisting. Practicing twisting postures helps to keep the spinal muscles mobile, helping you to keep mobile as well. Twists stretch and strengthen the back muscles, which can provide serious relief from back pain caused by everyday life. Twists are wonderful asanas if you deal with stress and anxiety. And a short thought to start off with today. Opportunity dances with those who are ready on the dance floor. And then with that, let's exhale through the nose. And then inhale through the nose, all that positive energy, vitality, health. Part the lips and sigh out anything you need to get rid of. And then inhale only positive. And sigh out the negative. And inhale the positive. And release the negative. And then you can open your eyes, focusing on a spot ahead. And let's stretch forwards onto tips of fingers, extending the spine. Walk the hands back, 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 back. Coming onto hands and knees. So let's have the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're spreading the fingers and getting the body warm. So let's just swing the buttocks over to the left, look over that left shoulder, and to the right, and to the left, and to the right. Good. And just feel easy and playful in this. And to the right, and back to the center. Walking the hands, one hand space ahead, digging the toes into a down dog. So with your first down dog, you might find that your hamstrings are feeling a little bit stiff, so you're welcome to bend the legs and send that chest through. Also check that when you look back, you can't see your heels. They're neatly tucked away behind the toes, which ensures that we're spiraling from inner to outer thigh, inner to outer calf. You're rolling the shoulders away from the ears. You're drawing in the rib cage, you're drawing in the abdominals. And then you're going to bring the shoulders over the wrists, work into the heels, body's in a straight line. This also makes us aware of our alignment. So once we come from down dog into plank, we should have a beautiful straight line with our body, making sure you're not letting the hips do that, and that you're also not doing that. So you want upper buttock flesh moving down towards the heels. Inhale, and as you exhale, pushing back into a down dog. And let's bring shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, back into down dog. And bringing shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, back into down dog. Good. Let's just work those heels down. So bending the right leg, easing left heel down. And swap, and swap, and swap, and swap, and swap. Good. And both heels down. Alrighty, lifting right leg up to the ceiling, bending, looking underneath the armpit, opening up that chest, opening up the hips, releasing tension in the neck. So just looking underneath that armpit, letting the head hang. And replace, and then left leg up and bending and looking underneath the armpit. Breathe and replace. Okay, we're going to bring the forearms onto the mat, and we're going to do this 10 times. If you've got an injury and you need to stay in this position, you're getting a lot of good work here, so go for it. If you're able to, you're going to straighten, and we're going to do this 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. And then you can go down wide knees. Take the tailbone to the heel, stretch forwards onto tips of fingers, extend the spine. Oh, and this feels wonderful. And then walk the hands over to the left. And back to the center and over to the right. And back to the center, extra stretch here. And then walking the hands back, 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 back. And we are going to set ourselves up for Sirsasana head balance. So I know I always talk a lot about alignment and about weight distribution, but it really is crucial. And once you learn how to do this safely, then you can stand on your head anywhere in the world and send me pictures. Okay, so make sure that you are very, very careful with your alignment every time, even if you've been doing it for years. You're going to grab hold of those triceps, check that the elbows are in line with the shoulders. Tips the fingers together ahead, interlace the fingers, tuck one baby finger under, base the thumbs together and pull the thumbs back. Okay, now remember, if you do have high blood pressure that's not under control, detached retinas, any pressure problems in the eyes, please don't go upside down. If you've got a neck problem, you can go this far. So you can keep the head lifted, so you can still get the benefits of your inversion, keeping the head off the mat, and lifting the tailbone up to the ceiling. Okay, so that's as far as you're going to go.
If you're able to place your head down, you're going to place it into the apex of the triangle. You're going to dig in the toes, walk the feet towards the head, walk, 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 until you feel light. Bring the knees in, and then see if you can stretch the legs up. Okay, so it's all about getting to that tipping point. You don't want to disturb your base. Once you're upside down, think about sending the energy into the feet. So you're existing in your feet. You're drawing the rib cage in. You're drawing the abdominals in. You can go into a couple of variations here. And check that you're pressing into the forearms. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Can work at staying up. So down for a couple of minutes. But a minute even feels like a long time when you're on your head. Okay, and when you are ready to come down, stick the tailbone back. So bring it back, and that will allow you to take the legs down with control. And then spend a few breaths in child's pose.
Okay, and then I know I say this all the time as well, but it is incredibly important for us to go upside down every day. Changes our perspective, makes us happy, gets all that fresh blood to the brain, takes the pressure off our hearts. It is just the most wonderful thing that we can do. So please, if you can go upside down safely every single day. Okay, let's come to the front of the mat. So we stand in the front of the mat with the big toes together, the heels together. Let's lift the toes, spread them. Just adjusting myself, sorry. Okay, spread them and replace one by one on the mat, starting with the baby one. See if you can get them down individually. And then up onto tippy toes. See if you can hover there for a moment. So balance in on those tippy toes and replace. Feeling the energy coming up the shins, draw back the thighs, extend from pubis to sternum, sternum to collarbones, taking the shoulders back and rooting the tailbone down. You are now in Tadasana, strong and balanced, rooted into Mother Earth. Hands into Namaste. Inhale, and as you exhale, stretching forwards, placing hands above the knees and extend the spine, feeling each vertebra lifting away from one another. And then take hands to wherever you can reach, maybe onto tips of fingers ahead. Extra stretch looking forwards, tuck in, grabbing hold of calves or ankles. As you widen at the elbows, drawing tummy closer to thigh, chin eventually going beyond the knees. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right. Flatten, front to meet the back. Bring shoulders over the wrists, bodies in a straight line. You're drawing that belly button in towards the spine, working into the heels. As you drop onto the knees, keeping elbows close to the body, chest, and then tummy. Okay, untuck the toes, coming into a baby cobra. You're not even using your hands. Turn the toes back into plank. Knees, chest, and then tummy. Into a down dog. Tailbone lifting up. Chest pushing through towards the upper thighs. And easing the heels to the mat. Breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the right. Left meet the right. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Okay, we're going to do another one like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. As you go down, knees, chest, and then tummy. Untuck the toes, baby cobra. Turn the toes back into plank. Knees, chest, and then tummy. Into a down dog, tailbone lifting up, chest pushing through, and easing the heels to the mat. Breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale.
Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the left. Right to meet the left. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Cool, alrighty. Now, if you want to take it into up dog and chaturanga, we're going to do that. If you're happy in baby cobra and knees chest, you stay there. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, work into the heels, breathe. As you go down either knees, chest, or hovering in chaturanga. Inhale, as you bring the hips through, so using hands and feet. Shrug the shoulders back, lift the sternum. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog, tailbone lifting up. Can you get there without touching the knees to the mat? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the right. Left meet the right. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. As you go down either knees, chest, or hovering, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Extend out of the shoulders, open up the chest. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's lift right leg up to the ceiling. Bend the leg, look underneath the armpit, feel that stretch. Oh, and every time you open up your chest, it is a celebration of life. As you bring the knee into the chest, shoulders over the wrists, hug it in. See if you can get knee to chin. Let's take that knee to the left elbow, to the right elbow, to the left elbow, to the right elbow, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the chin. Take it back up, over, and replace. Awesome. Okay, let's do the other side. So left leg up, bend, look underneath the armpit, feel that stretch. Bring the knee into the chest as you bring the shoulders over the wrists. Hug it in. Right elbow, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, chin. Take it back up, over, and replace. And if you find that challenging, don't worry, everybody does. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, let's jump into a Buddha squat. Taking elbows into thighs, lift the sternum, breathe. Lovely. Oh, and I hope you're doing as much as you can in this asana. So in your everyday life, whether it's peeling potatoes or working on your computer or chatting to somebody, you can say to them if they've got good knees and hips, say, come, let's sit in Buddha squat and chat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, take your hands in front. You're going to bring the knees right up towards the armpits, look ahead, round the spine for Bakasana. So remember, if you're working on Bakasana, then just start taking more weight from the feet onto the hands. You can even take the elbows to the inner thighs like that and just start moving forwards. Otherwise, see if you can aim for armpits, round the spine, look ahead. See if you can get the feet to float up. Inner rim of the feet together, and then drawing into the abdominals. Can you shoot the legs back? Otherwise, couple of bunny hops. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, coming back onto tippy toes, coming back on the left, right to meet the left. Okay, let's come on to tips of fingers and take the right leg over the left. And then you're going to straighten that back leg and you're keeping that front leg bent. And this is a lovely stretch. If you need blocks, use blocks. Otherwise, maybe you just release the head, tips the fingers. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, look ahead, unwind. Let's go to the other side. And inhale, stretch the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale as you release tension in the neck. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, look ahead, unwind, feet together, extra stretch, shoulders away from the ears, tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Awesome. Are you awake, alert, and alive? I hope so. So we're back at the front of the mat. Have your blocks handy. You might need them. Okay. In fact, before we do that, I want to go into Parivrita Bakasana. So let's take the block to the right side of the mat. Okay. So I'm a little bit limited with space here. So just imagine that it's on the other side of the mat. But what you want to do is take it to the back of the outside of the mat so that you've got space to still keep your hands on the mat. Once you've done that, you're squatting down. Alrighty, we're going to revolve so that the knees are pointing to the right. Your shoulders are still straight ahead. Now you've got to use this elbow because it's a twist. So use the elbow to really twist. Place your hand down. Place your other hand shoulder distance away. Then see if you can push off the block. So you need to lift that tailbone up, in other words. And then move forwards. Take weight into that outside hand, feet out to the side. Did you get lift off for the first time? Please let me know. Let me know how your practices are going. I'm really missing you all so much and I'd love to hear. Okay, so let's take the block to the other side. Okie dokes, one side is always more accessible than the other. So we're going to revolve, knees pointing to the side. We take an elbow into thigh, twist, 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 twist. Place hand down, place other hand, shoulder distance away. You're going to lift up, you're moving forwards, and feet out to the side. Lift off. Awesome. Okay. And then we can come to the front of the mat. Okay, cool. So you all know how much I love arm balances. And it really is a matter of practice, 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 and you will fly, but you will fall first. Okay, so we come into the front. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, squat down. Take weight into the heels. So we don't want to throw the hips forward. You're taking weight into the heels. You lift in the sternum. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, twist to take right elbow against the thigh. Use it as a lever. Inhale, exhale. Let's look at our knees because it will give us an indication of how level our hips are. Inhale, exhale. We're looking for one straight line from one elbow to the other. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, look down at your feet. Keep the stability in that left foot and start lifting that right leg up. So at this point, you're like a flamingo, balancing on that left foot. Then you're going to draw into your abdominals and stretch the leg out behind. See if you can balance there for a moment. And then place that foot down, staying in your twist as you do so. Inhale, exhale. Straight, strong back leg. Inhale. Exhale. You can take this as far as you wish. So Parivrita, Parsvakonasana. Maybe your hand goes down, the other arm over the head. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to come into Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, left hip back, right hip forwards. Now I'm getting hot. Inhale, exhale. Work at that 90-degree angle at that front leg. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. So while I take off my top, I hope you all holding this well. Inhale, exhale.
Inhale, let's join palm to palm. Exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, open up into Virabhadrasana 2. So let's check. Second toe is on the line. Heel of the front foot is bisecting the back. Mass of the body in the center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You're strong. You're flexible. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, dip forwards. Take elbow against the thigh. Use it as a lever. Top arm comes all the way around to open up the chest. See if you can grab hold of this thigh. Bottom hand goes to ankle or block. Top arm over the head. We're looking for a straight line from the fingertips all the way down to the stability in that back foot. Revolve the rib cage to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, back into Virabhadrasana 2. And then straighten that front leg. Create space underneath the armpit. Inhale. Exhale as you reach, stretch, breathe. Bottom hand onto shin, top hand into the waist. Now we want to make sure that this rib cage is above the thigh, not in front of it. So revolve that bottom buttocks under, open up the chest beautifully, and extending the arm up to the ceiling. Feel the energy running through the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to revolve one hand on either side of this front foot. You're going to bring the back foot in closer and turn it to about 80. You're going to make sure as well that you're not on a tightrope. So you want inner heel to inner heel alignment. You're going to take your right hand either onto a block or tips of fingers, okay? It will also depend on your anatomy, so you want it underneath the shoulder. Then you're going to take this left hand into the hip. Draw the energy into that back foot because we need these hips to be level. Once you've done that, you're twisting in your abdominals as you lift that arm up. Inhale, exhale. So find the freedom in the waist. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to revolve one hand on either side of that front foot. Front and slight bend in the legs as you shoot the legs back. Bring shoulders over the wrists. Hold it here for a moment. Chaturanga. Let's straighten the arms. Chaturanga. Straighten the arms. Chaturanga. Up dog. Extend out of the shoulders. Open up your chest. Breathe. Shrug the shoulders back. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Awesome. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you go back onto tippy toes, let's come back on the right. Left to meet the right. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Are you ready to do that to the other side? Awesome. Let's do it. Okay. So, standing in Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, squat down. Take weight into the heels. Breathe, lift the sternum. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, twisting to take left elbow against the thigh. Press top arm into the bottom. On every exhalation, see if you can twist that a little bit further. Let's look at the feet to check that our hips are level by checking that the knees are level. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, look down at the feet. Keep the stability in that right foot as you start lifting the left leg like a flamingo. See if you can balance there for a moment. And then we're going to stretch that leg out behind. Good. See if you can balance there. And then we're placing it down with control, staying in the twist as we do so. You might just need to wiggle it a bit to get it into the right spot. Here, again, you can take this as far as you wish. Inhale. Watch the back leg. We often forget about it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, coming into Virabhadrasana 1. So again, we want to check that we're not on a tightrope. Your feet are in line or your ankles in line with the hips. Right hip back this time, left hip forwards. Inhale, can we go lower? Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, join palm to palm. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, opening up into Virabhadrasana 2. So checking your alignment, front heel bisecting the back foot, mass of the body in the center, stretching into fingertips. Inhale, exhale. So remember, don't keep the shoulders up, stretch into fingertips. Inhale, you're proud, you're strong. Strong warriors, ready to face anything. Inhale. And as you exhale, dip forwards, take elbow against the thigh, use it as a lever. Top arm comes all the way around to open up. Bottom hand goes to block or ankle. Top arm goes over the head. Inhale. Exhale. Revolve the ribcage to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, back into Warrior 2 and then straighten that front leg. Create space underneath the armpit. Inhale. Exhale, reach, stretch, breathe. Bottom hand onto shin, top hand into the waist. We check in, second toe, thumb and shoulder in a straight line. We revolve in the bottom buttocks under, opening up chest beautifully and stretching into fingertips. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This is wonderful for our spines, for our lungs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, revolve one hand on either side of that front foot. Bring the back foot in closer, turning it in to about 80. We're going to take right hand into the right hip, drawing the energy into that back heel. We check in as well as we can, or as much as it is possible to check that those hips are level by taking weight into that back foot. We are grabbing hold of the block, fingertips, or whatever your preference is, and then whilst keeping that weight there, we are twisting. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, one hand on either side of that front foot, smart bend in the legs, and jump the feet back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels, breathe. Crossing right ankle over left, chaturanga. Straighten the arms, unhook. Left over right, chaturanga. Straighten the arms, unhook, chaturanga. Up dog, open up your chest, breathe. Turn the toes back into plank, chaturanga. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the left, right to meet the left. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Okay, so I want you to, before we do our last two, if you know your hamstrings are a little bit tight, have your blocks handy just to the side of you. So quite close. All right, I want to do this twist, standing twist, because it is wonderful for releasing trapped nerves. So if you have found over this time that you're getting that little bit of sciatica or low back pain, it can be because of not doing the usual activities that we're used to doing. This will really help, okay? So we're going to take the weight onto the right foot. We're going to bisect that foot with the left so that the toes are going straight out. So make sure you've got good alignment with your feet. Thumbs into the bony part of the spine. Open up your chest. So squeeze the elbows towards one another, but drawing the abdominals so you're not thrusting the rib cage. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, twist so that you're facing the side of the room. So it'll be the left side. Okay, shoulders. So you want your torso to go over that left thigh. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale as you stretch to the horizontal. Extra stretch here. And then releasing hands onto blocks or tips of fingers. If you need blocks, then you're just going to release the head. If you're on tips of fingers, you can have an extra stretch here. And then grab hold of that back ankle. Widen at the elbows as you draw tummy closer to thigh. Chin eventually beyond the knee. And you should feel that beautiful big pull over that back buttocks and hip. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, onto tips of fingers ahead, thumbs into the bony part of the spine, inhale, exhale as you come up. Cool, let's go to the other side. So, standing in Tadasana, we're going to take the weight onto that left foot, we're bisecting it with the right, thumbs into the bony part of the spine, inhale, exhale as you twist. Inhale, lift the sternum. Exhale as you start folding forwards. At the horizontal, have an extra stretch and then release hands onto tips of fingers or wherever you can reach. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale as you widen at the elbows, drawing tummy closer to thigh, chin eventually beyond the knees. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale as you go back onto tips of fingers, thumbs into the bony part of the spine, inhale, and as you exhale, up you come. Cool, now I'm sure you're ready for your last two, so let's come back to the front of the mat. Alrighty, inhale, arms up, exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right. We're bringing the arms up, biceps in line with the ears, stretching into fingertips. Warrior one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, spread the fingers, feel the energy running through the fingertips, and then lifting that back leg up, coming into warrior three. So I can cheat here, because the water's a little bit close, but see if you can balance here. We want to drop that right buttocks because we tend to lift it and activate that leg. Okay, now you're going to take right hand onto a block or tips of fingers, and then you revolve in, taking that arm up to the ceiling. So this is Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to place one hand on either side of that front foot, lunge into the back leg, front to meet the back, shoulders over the wrists, work into the heels, breathe, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, extend out of the shoulders, turn the toes back into plank, Chaturanga, down dog, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, you're going to walk the hands one hand space closer to the feet. Reach back with the right hand to grab hold of that left. It could be knee, calf, ankle, depending on your flexibility. And then just widen at the elbow. Revolve and look underneath the armpit. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, replacing that hand. And then we're going to take left hand, grabbing hold of wherever you can. Revolve in, looking underneath the armpit. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and replace. Awesome. Walk the hands back out again. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the right. Left to meet the right. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. It's your last one. Let's do it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Bringing the arms up, biceps in line with the ears. Warrior one. Inhale, stretch into fingertips. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, start leaning forwards, tummy just about touching the thigh. And then lifting that back leg up, coming into warrior three.
Inhale. Exhale. Remember, you can use a block here if you need it, underneath the shoulder. So placing the left hand onto the block. As you revolve, lifting right arm up. Don't forget about that back leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, one hand on either side of that front foot, lunge into the back leg, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, extend out of the shoulders, open up your chest. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga, down dog. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, we're going to lift right leg up to the ceiling. Bend the leg, look underneath the armpit. If you're happy here, stay here. If you want to drop into Wild Thing, you're swiveling on that bottom foot, letting the top leg drop behind. Lifting the hips, lifting the sternum. Wild Thing. Awesome. And coming back into down dog. Okay, and then same to the other side. So left leg up, bending, looking underneath the armpit, breathe. If you're happy here, stay here. If you want to drop into Wild Thing, go for it. Wild Thing. Ready for level 3 advanced. Good job. And replace. Back into your down dog. And then taking the knees nice and wide. Tailbone to heels. Stretch forwards onto tips of fingers. Extending the spine. Walk the hands back. And rest forward on hands. And then coming back onto tips of fingers, extending the spine. Walk the hands back, 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 back. And come to line on your back. And grab hold of your strap. Okay, so we line on the back. Strap in hand. Let's take the strap around the right foot, stretch it up. And extending left leg out along the mat. Work into the heel, pull the toes back. On every exhalation, you're going to take that leg that little bit further. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, taking it to your maximum. Lifting head up, attempt to get nose and knee together. And replace. Grabbing hold of both sides of the strap with the right hand on the left hip, and then with control taking the leg out to the right. Okay, so I can cheat here with the wall so close. See if you can find a bit of a bigger space to practice in if possible. Okay, and then up and over so you can get that nice counter stretch. Oh, lovely pull over the buttocks. Take your arm out to the side. Grab hold of both sides with the other hand of the strap so that you can keep your shoulder blades down. So it's also very good for keeping our back nice and happy, pain-free. And bringing that leg back to the center. Bend the leg, knee out to the right. Grab hold of the foot with the left hand. Lifting the head up as you take the strap from the left ear to the right ear. Drawing heel and chin closer together. Hold it, breathe, and release. Cool, let's go to the other side. So we're taking the strap around the left foot, we're stretching it up, and we're extending right leg out along the mat. Work into the heel, pull the toes back. On every exhalation, we're going to take that leg that little bit further. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale to your maximum. Lifting head up, attempt to get nose and knee together and replace. Grab hold of both sides of the strap with the left hand, right hand on the right hip, taking the leg out to the side. Keep that right buttocks glued. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, bringing it up and over. Nice counter stretch. Good.
And then bringing it back to the center. Bend the leg, knee out to the left. Grab hold of that foot with the right hand. Lifting the head up as you take strap from right ear to left ear. Drawing heel and shin closer together. Good job. Hold it, breathe. And release. Fantastic. Okay, take your strap, put it to the side. Okay, and then we're going to go into eagle legs. So let's take right leg over left. See if you can get the toes underneath the calf, but don't worry about it if you can't. Okay, everybody there. Then interlace the hands around the neck. Now, you don't want to bring your knee towards your face. You want to think shin bones to ceiling. Okay, and knee in line with the hip. So we're going to inhale, and as you exhale, lift head and shoulders off and push the belly button down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, twist to the right, look to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, twist to the left, look to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, back to the center. Let's hold it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, release. Cool. Have a breather. Not a long one, short breather. Okay, so keeping this right leg over left. Go back into eagle legs. And then just bring the knees into the chest so that you can flatten the lower back because you want to keep that awareness, okay, throughout. So flatten the lower back and then bring the legs back to that same alignment. You're going to take one hand on top of the other against your thigh. You're going to draw the knees towards the face. You're going to push away with your hands and you're doing all of it with your abdominals. Okay, so let's go to the count of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and release. Awesome. Okay, let's do it to the other side. So we're going to cross left over right. Going into eagle legs, check your alignment again. Knee in line with hip, shin bones to ceiling. Interlace the hands, creating a hammock. Inhale, and as you exhale, up you come. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, twist to the left, look to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, to the right, look to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, back to the center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, release. Cool. Okay. All right, is that lockdown fridge still around? Okay, let's do it too. Or keep in, left leg over right. Okay, back into eagle legs if you can. If you can't do eagle legs, just cross the legs as tightly as possible. It's not a problem. Okay, again, bring the knee into the chest so you can just have that awareness of flattening the lower back. One hand on top of the other. You bring in the belly button towards the mat. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and release. Awesome. Hug the knees into the chest, rock from side to side. Do you think I count faster now that I'm doing it, or do you think it's the same as when we're in the studio together? Interested to know your thoughts. Okay, and then we're going to go into happy baby. So feet up, and you can roll around, you can kick the legs, do whatever feels good and whatever helps you to not take yourself too seriously and to feel that freedom to just bring in that joy, happiness.
Okay, and let's rock and roll on our spines. Get that prana life force running up and down the spine. So 5 rocks. On your 5th rock, you're going to rock to seated position. 3, 4, 5. Yes, awesome. Okay, and then come in to a seated position. Okay, so we're going to take the legs into Dandasana to start off with. Alrighty, so stretching the legs out in front, and then you're going to take them nice and wide. Okay, so if you have got tight hamstrings, it can help to sit on a support and then almost slip off it completely to get that correct pelvic tilt. Okay, also what helps is to take the hands behind and feel like you're pushing yourself forwards. So you're sliding yourself forwards along the mat. That will also help to get that. Activate the legs, extend the spine. We're going to start by taking the right hand to the inside of that right leg. Now, it will depend on your body. If you are only able to get here, that's fine, as long as the chest is open. You might be able to hook the thumb underneath the Achilles, grab hold of that foot. Use this arm as a lever as you take the other arm over the head. Again, this might be your max. Some of you might be able to get to that big toe and then use that bottom arm to spiral that chest open. Inhale, look up at the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then especially for Sandy, we're just going to flop to the center. Flop. And up we come. Good. Okay, so let's extend the spine. Inhale, and as you exhale, take in the arm to the other side. So hook and thumb underneath the Achilles if you can get there. Otherwise, you're using any point of contact as a lever. We're going to then, with a wide movement, take that arm over the head, go into whatever level you can. Big stretch over the side, and you twist and you revolving that chest open. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, flop to the center, and up you come. And then just because it feels good, let's move forwards. So we're going to inhale, open up the chest. Exhale as you find a point that is good for you. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears, lift the sternum. Exhale as you just walk fingertips that little bit further. Release tension in the neck. Make sure that the shoulders away from the ears. So eventually we want tummy to come down first, and you're activating the legs. You're drawing up at the kneecaps. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, back onto tips of fingers, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale as you walk the hands back, 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 back. Good. Bring the legs together. And then we're going to create space underneath that left leg. We're going to slot the right leg through. We're placing the foot on its side. We're going to take that left leg over. We're going to extend the spine. So work into the big toe of that left foot. Alrighty, your left buttocks will come off the mat, so that is normal. We're extending the spine. We're going to take the left arm behind so that our hand is in line with the coccyx. We're enveloping the knee with that right arm, and we're twisting as we look over the back shoulder. Inhale, exhale. If you want to take it a step further, lift that arm up and then take elbow against the thigh. Briefly move forwards and then lift the sternum. Inhale, and then some of you might have the flexibility, or I know some of you have the flexibility to create a bind, so taking the arm around or through the leg, but not if it's going to compromise your beautiful straight spine. Inhale, exhale. Twists are detoxifying. They also help us to digest things, which is especially important at this time. Inhale,
exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, look over the front shoulder and release. Stretch the legs out. Let's go to the other side. So we're going to take the right leg up, we slot in, the left leg through, placing the foot on its side. We take in the right leg over. We're going to extend the spine, so feel the vertebrae lifting away from one another. Just holding onto that knee with the left hand. We're revolving, taking right arm behind. If you're happy at this point, that's cool. Otherwise, stretching that left arm up. Dip down, take elbow against the thigh, use it as a lever as you twist, looking over that back shoulder. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, looking over the front shoulder and release. Awesome, back into Dandasana. Okay, and then let's cross at the shins, extend the spine. And we're going to twist. This is our final twist. So take in the left hand behind, right hand to the outside of that left thigh, and we're twisting as we look over the back shoulder. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, look over the front shoulder and release. And then we're going to take right hand in line, left hand to the outside of that right thigh. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, look over the front shoulder and release. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale as you move forwards. Inhale, exhale, release tension in the neck. Breathe. Taking a few moments to just enjoy the freedom of your body being that little bit more open. And then onto tips of fingers as you walk the hands back, 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 back. And into your handstand of choice. So it could be a full handstand, it could be a 90 degree, it could be a, well, yeah, even if you want handstand tips, please go to our YouTube channel. Okay, there's some beautiful handstand tips there done by Tam, as well as on a lot of other asanas that you might not be sure of the alignment of. Okay, so if you are working on your handstands and you want to practice your 90 degree one, then go into a down dog with the feet against the wall, and then walk the feet up the wall and push your chest, feet hip width apart, push the chest through towards the wall. Cool. Okay, and then when you're ready, warm things on for Shavasana. Giving those that are still in handstands a little bit longer. Okay, and then you're going to lie down. You know where north is? Please put your head at north. Arms out to the sides, feet together, knees together. Let the knees drop down to the right as you look over left fingertips. And back to the center, left as you look over right. And back to the center, right as you look over left. And back to the center, left as you look over right. And back to the center, right ankle onto left thigh, knee out to the side, right hand through the triangle, grab hold over the knee, clockwise circles with the lower back. Anti-clockwise. And release. And please do these every day. These exercises that we do before Shavasana every day. Wonderful for keeping our backs happy. Or if you do have low back pain, so now we're doing clockwise circles, low back pain, it might just sort that out for you. And then anti-clockwise. And release. Crossing right leg over left, eagle legs if you can. Letting the knees drop down to the left as you look over right fingertips. Bringing the knees back to the center and unwind. And then left over right as you let the knees drop down to the right, looking over left fingertips. Taking this moment to thank your body for everything that it allows you to do in this lifetime. Bringing the knees back to the center and unwind, stretching the legs out in front, arms comfortably by the sides with the palms to the ceiling, pointing the toes, activating calves and thighs, and then just letting the feet flop out. Activate abdominals and release. Chest is open, throat is relaxed, and all the muscles in the face are relaxed. Eyes gently behind the lids. Tongue loosely in the mouth. Feel your body getting very heavy. Surrendering for a few minutes. Complete Shavasana. It's now time to slowly start coming back to the here and the now. So just start by breathing a little bit deeper. Bring movement to the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms over the head. Have a stretch and a yawn if you need it. And roll over onto your right and pause there for a moment. Breathe, practice, repeat. Do something that makes you feel alive and connected every day. Create your karma. You get what you give, so give love, gratitude, and good vibes. Trust the universe. Always remember that the universe has your back. Choose happiness. You have the power to choose your experience, so make it positive. Follow your soul. Take time to listen to your soul and tap into your intuition. Exude gratitude. Be thankful for each day and those you get to share it with. Love more. Tell your gang how much you love them. Don't wait. Give back. Give back every chance you get. Begin. Whatever it is you dream, begin. And our affirmation for today. Today I choose to be grateful for everything I have. Kind to myself and others, happy to be alive, present, here and now. And then when you're ready, come to a seated position. I hope you go into the rest of the week feeling flexible, both mentally and physically. I hope that it is a happy week filled with love and laughter. And I look forward to seeing you all safely on the mat soon. Namaste.